Pleasure.
We have a few questions to ask you about the new Mortal Kombat. So let's begin. The first of the questions, it's not really about the new Mortal Kombat, but it's about the old games, because there are rumors that in every game there's still a secret, which is not revealed until now. Is that right? Is that correct?
I don't know about everyone. There are secrets that haven't been discovered yet. Like I know of one specifically in Shaolin Monks I know hasn't been found yet. I don't know about every game. I'm pretty sure like MK3, MK2, MK1. I'm sure everything's been found in those. But there might be something else in Deadly Alliance and Deception that hasn't been found.
Nice. Next question would be the Chamber of Artifacts, for example, in Deadly Alliance. Is there possibly another death trap in it hidden, which is not revealed until now?
No.
Definitely not.
It was supposed to have one, but the technology wasn't working out, so we just didn't do it.
What a pity.
Indeed.
Then another question is about the Mortal Kombat team. Does the MK team play online itself?
Yeah, we actually, while we're making the game like right now, the artists don't have any work to do specifically, so they're just sitting playing on the game all the time. And then when it comes out, we usually play for the first few weeks, just to kind of see what people are doing and see how it's going. Yeah, Ed even plays online.
Nice. Maybe are there nicks available, or do they change the nicks permanently? For example, Psycho Kane, we met a guy who is called like that, and we were really suspecting him to be a member of the team, but we were not really sure.
We don't put any blocks. People can create and say who they are, because it's kind of on the server side to let them do that. So you could very well be just playing somebody in Ohio if they say they're Red Boone.
Okay, thanks a lot. Next question would be about chameleon. There exist indeed two different chameleons, a female one and a male one.
Correct.
Does only the male chameleon figure in Armageddon, or does also the female one figure in it?
The male chameleon is the only one in Armageddon.
So there's no female chameleon?
No.
Thanks. Then about the Armageddon intro, is there lots more to come, or is it nearly finished like we saw it here?
I'm not sure which one you've seen. It is done. I don't think we've released it yet. What you see on the show floor here is only part of it. It is not the whole thing. The final version is like 5.5 minutes long. It's really good. I can show it to you behind closed doors, but you can't record it.
Would be a pleasure to see it. We're looking forward to it. Next question would be, are there standard fatalities in Mortal Kombat Armageddon, or are the standard fatalities these puzzle fatalities which we put together ourselves?
Yeah, we're really excited about the creative fatality feature. There aren't other canned fatalities. It's all built around the creative fatality feature, so you can do one, or you can string it together like an 11 fatality combo.
A very good idea indeed.
Yeah, Ed really likes it. It's a really fun time.
Yeah, indeed. So, next question would be, the 2-on-2 combat. Is it possible that it comes back?
We've always looked at it. I mean, it's been a feature we've been looking at in various times. I believe it was even an idea we tried to do in Deadly Alliance, but we just couldn't quite get it to work right. So it's certainly something we look at trying in the future, but it doesn't exist in Armageddon.
Okay, thank you very much. And the story between Deegan and Taven in the Conquest mode, is it possible that there will be switches between the two characters, or is the Conquest only to be made by one character, like only Taven or only Deegan?
It's a set story, and they each have very specific roles within the story, so you only play as one character. You don't play as one or the other, and then the story doesn't change. It's a very set story, and there are very specific characters within that story.
Okay, thanks. Next question would be the Reversal, Impale, and Power Up modes. Will they come back?
Reversals has been taken out, but kind of tweaked. We call it the parry system now. It's similar to reversals, but it's different. It's easier to play in than it is to explain. So if someone's doing the combo, as they're starting it, you can parry it, and then they're available to break in, and you can start a combo. Power-ups, some of the bigger characters have those in there. What was the other one?
There were the Reversals, Impales, and Power-ups.
Oh, Impales are not. Power-ups are for some of the bigger characters. But breakers are back. I really like the breakers.
Yeah, the breakers they are great. I really like them. And Taunt also. You found some Taunt modes with Reptile, for example.
Yeah, there were top modes in Deadly Alliance, I believe, as it was. You can actually, there aren't top modes built into Armageddon per se for the characters, but they actually are in Creative Player. If you want those, when you do your Creative Fighter, you can go in and build it, and you can choose to put in a taunt.
That's great. Really good. Next question would be, what about Mr. John Tobias? Is he back in the team, or does he not figure in the team?
He is not on the team. He left after he did, when Ed was working on, I think, MK4, he was working on Sub-Zero Mythologies, I believe it was, and he left after that, and I don't know what he's doing, but he's not working on the team now.
Okay, because we were suspecting him to be back in the team because some characters came back and some moves and stuff like that came back, which we thought was patented by Mr. Tobias.
It's not. A lot of those, the art that came back came from either Tony Goski or Steve Brand, who've been around for most. Tony's been in all the Mortal Kombat. Steve joined, I think, for 2 or 3, and they did most of the art since then for those things that came back.